Oh, that's odd. Right. Chat there. Okay. So, let's start with this page. All of that. Okay, so let's start one by one. I won't be reading comments because I want this to be a proper video. Despite me doing it live. Because I don't think my phone memory is good enough anymore. Rip. Alright, so let's start with the first one. High five. If you don't know high five, look up on Google. Um, even though you don't remember it. I keep calling the Skyline Gang is basically like high five. But I would love to see high five. I think maybe called the credit of me like nostalgia and taking a picture of them. So yeah, I want to see high five so badly. Um, but next one is Postman Pat. They haven't had Postman Pat yet. They've had Bob Builder. They've had Fireman Sam. They've had Lee. They had Pingu. They even got Thomas Tank Engine now this year. But no Postman Pat. I think he'd be very popular. Um, Apparently he's still going, but I haven't watched it in a good number of years, so I don't know what he's up to now. I thought he'd be on strike or something. I don't know. So, excuse me, there's crossing out, so I never which one I've done. Um, Next one, the Wombles. I think for me, this is nostalgia. I don't want a picture of them. Um, I think also be popular as well, especially for adults. Like, I just see a bunch of Wombles walking around. That'd be funny. But like all these inspirations I'm getting for these characters are from a YouTuber known as James A. Williams. He did a video a couple of years ago of all these like children's theme tunes. It's a very good idea from. Next is Maisie Mouse. Maisie Mouse is quite a school one, but she's really cute. So, and since we probably can't get Mickey Mouse, it's a good trade off because we've had a whole lot of bears. Like we got Panton, Billy Bear, and Bonnie Bear. We need them animals. So, Maisie Mouse. Next, the Penguins of Madagascar, or just Madagascar characters, or DreamWorks characters. This DreamWorks characters. They've had a match to World Adventures, and that was probably one of the best years they had at Chessington. The show they had, the Penguin Madagascar show at Chessington, was probably one of the best stage shows ever. Not like proper stage, but like kiddie stage show type thing. Outside of Butlins, of course. So yeah, DreamWorks characters. If I didn't get the license, was you have to forget. You have to remember this. They have to get the license for these characters. Um. So yeah. So I'm not sure in the future that will happen. But speaking of license, next one is Pokemon. This is not actually my idea. It was a friend's idea. I was talking to online. I think maybe because he wanted to see a giant Pikachu walking around the skyline. And I was like, yes. This was so basic. I want to see a Pokemon at Butlins. I wonder if it's good for Pokemon Go, that place. Anyone who plays Pokemon Go and has been to Butlins, they know that place is quite good for it. Next, another one for licensing, SpongeBob SquarePants. You know, I met him once before, and again that was at Chessington. He's still going, so he's obviously very popular still. I don't know how or why. So, yep, SpongeBob. Next, I'm not though. This one, I'm not sure if he's been there or not. This character, I'm adding anyway because I didn't see it personally. Sooty. I don't think Sooty's been there. even as like a stage show, it's like a one-off episode of a show. Because he's still going, Sooty. If you've been to Butlins ever since it like, opened or has its own characters, let me know if like Sooty's been there. Because either I don't remember it or he hasn't been there. So yeah, Sooty. It'd be funny to see him squirt everyone with a water gun. That's my goal in life, to get squirted by a water gun by Sooty. It's not an odd bucket list dream, but it's there. Next is Powerpuff Girls. From Cartoon Network. They're still going. They're the reboot of it. And also like girl power and all that. So quite inspirational. Next is I'm going as quick as I can because I got loads here. Curious George, not George of the Jungle. Curious George, the little monkey. I got a picture of him of when I went to Universal Studios in Orlando. I'm not sure if he's still going. I've seen the books, but it'd be good to have a monkey because Pontins, one of their main characters, is a monkey. So if Butlins has Curious George, that'd be funny. Next, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Not sure how they could do that because I'm pretty sure like a character version, meet version of Alvin and Chipmunks would be horrifying. But they're popular. It'd be funny. Back to the classics now. Bill and Ben, the Flower Top Men. Flower Pot Men. I don't know how you said it. Bill and Ben. Not the trains on Thomas, the men. Don't know how you can do that. Bit of nostalgia, especially for me and for older people who grew up with Watch Your Mother. Oh, they should have like a Watch Your Mother section at Butlins. Brilliant. Yes. Next one is like a please Care Bears. They've got Panting Bear. They've got Billy and Buddy Bear. They're going for the bear theme, obviously. Care Bears. And I love them. They're my childhood. So, Care Bears. Next one is not more for meet and greets, but a show that could have Hop Histories. They've been on stage before. I've seen them actually on stage quite a few times, actually. It's a really, really funny show. It's not too gory. There's bits in there that you're like, Jesus. But, it's like educational as well. So, it actually is so funny as well. And it has songs, not the songs from the TV shows. Well, one show they did, and I was freaking out. But, next is Sesame Street. Imagine if it has Sesame Street. They say Big Bird walking around. Actually, no, that'd be horrifying. But that new character, the one who had autism. Granted, she is a representation of that company, that home company. You know what I mean? But just seeing like a Big Bird on Elmo walking around Butlins. Yes. Or Sesame Street, as one of my friends calls it. And I used to call it when I was younger. Next is similar to High Five, but a little more popular in my opinion, especially if you're Aussie. The Wiggles. Again, I keep pairing the Skyline Gang to the Wiggles. The only difference is the Wiggles are a bit more older. They're all older men than the Skyline Gang. They're still going apparently, the Wiggles, which is amazing, but they've been going since I was very little, and I used to love them. and they do nursery rhymes. So, win-win. Next is another oldie one, The Wind in the Willows. They had them at Kew Gardens, but didn't have a chance to see it. So that'd be fun. And seeing like a ratty going around Butlins, that'd be funny. As well as that, the Moomins. I saw the Moomins at Kew Gardens, and as it said, I'm in love with Moomins. I want to see Moomins. Granted, not when they were at Kew Gardens, not many kids knew what they were. I didn't know what they were either. Then I watched the 80s cartoon, which is on YouTube, or was. It was taken down. Rip. Um, um, it'd be quite fun to have Moomins. They are adorable. And then another one for as in at Kew Gardens is Peter Rabbit. Also, because the second movie, live action movie, a sequel is coming out this year, next year. So it'll tie to that. And also, there's a series on CBeebies, cartoon series, which actually far better than the movies. It's not James Corden, and it's actually really cute. So yeah, Peter Rabbit. Another one that has to do with bears, Super Ted, and because of the return coming in a couple of years' time, it'd be perfect. There is a show where Billy Bear does as Super Ted, but it's not Super Ted. More Bears is from Cartoon Network. It's quite a recent show, but I love it. It's called We Bare Bears. They actually have an arcade game of that show in Butlins at the moment. So it'd be perfect for We Bare Bears. This one, I'm not sure to have at Butlins or to have at Kew Gardens. I'm not sure what would be suited more. Percy the Park Keeper. I think this one is more for Kew Gardens, but it'd be funny to have Percy the Park Keeper. This one is another nostalgia. They already had Danger Mouse, but they haven't had Count Duckula. Oh, it'd be there perfect for Halloween. Just have Count Duckula. That'd be, oh my god, amazing. Another one that'd be super cute to have is Spot the dog. Um, I've read all the books. I had all the books when I was younger. I watched the cartoon. It'll be so cute. Another bear, Rupert. They haven't. They got Panther, but haven't got Rupert. Another animal, Kipper. Kipper the dog. Again, I had the books, and I watched the cartoon. Nostalgia. So Kipper the dog. Next one's quite a fun one. No pun intended. Fun Song Factory. They had this one on TV, well, I had on VHS, and they sang like nursery rhymes. So perfect for the little ones. Even though the mascot was a little bit creepy. Don't believe me, look it up on YouTube. Song Factory. Well, no, not this one. Animals, but they're not bears. Koala Brothers. This is more of an Aussie cartoon, but it did show on CBeebies, and I loved it. So, no, any cute animals. You can see the theme here. Next is the Magic Roundabout, but just don't have that rabbit that was high on drugs all the time. Just have, the girl and Dougal. That'd be fun. Also, they have a carousel, so that'd be fun for the Magic Roundabout. Next is quite an obscure one, but I did a cartoon and it was very cute. Angel Mouse. Look up Angel Mouse. It's adorable. Another one that is no going. Oh hello, who's joined? This is not be a proper live stream. This is gonna be just like me going through stuff and then watch it later when it's published. The next one is how it buttons is Blue's Clues. Oh, and Frozen. Yeah, Blue's Clues. No, and Frozen. Yeah, Blue's Clues. Since Blue's Clues has come back and yeah, sorry about that. I'm have to end this soon. I've only got a few more characters to go. Next is Fifi and the Flower Tots. Now it's on Milkshake. Um, very cute. They could have it up Kew Gardens, I suppose, but you don't have Fifi. She's very cute. Next is Pablo, the little red fox. Any kids have a fox character at Butlins. Pablo was one of my favourite cartoons. Even now, I still watch it on YouTube. Maybe because I like foxes. And the theme tune is always stuck in my head, rent free. Next is Bump the Elephant. So cute. Bump the Elephant. And again, a cute animal. Next is another one with Watch with Mother. And that is Andy Pandy. I'm not sure the kids will know who he is, but we give the adults. Next one, the Thimbles. The Thimbles are very popular on CBeebies, and I had a lot of taste and merch of them. So if they bring Thimbles back on TV, bring them at Butlins. Next is Basil Brush. I know it's not going anymore, but it'd be so fun to have Basil Brush. Even if he's like a part of a panto, like he does every Christmas, that'd be funny. Next one, another bear, Charlie Bear. He's kind of a school one. He will see BBs, but again, he is so cute. I didn't know bear. Next one is another one to have a Halloween, and that is Mona the Vampire. This was on the CPC. It's not scary at all. It was actually kind of cute, and it was part of golf culture for a while. So next, two more. Next one is Rava the Lion, the noisy little lion. This is on CBB. I think it's still going. It came out when I was a little bit older. I didn't watch it, but you know, it's for very, very, very little babies. So that'll be popular with them. And finally, one for the older ones, rhubarb and custard. That would be quite funny to see rocking around Butlins. So yeah, that is my list of characters I would love to see at Butlins. Next time I'm gonna do characters that I would love to see at Butlins, but I don't think either they're gonna do it, or either get the license, or how they will get the characters there. Or what was the story? I don't think they will be able to think of a storyline for them, basically. Um, so yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Take a big red over and out.